so forth. And I think that was like maybe a little bit of a rudimentary way to think about it, but it definitely, was very intensive, very fast. The dodging is very like high level. So
Yeah. I think dodging is the biggest thing. That and Apex are kind of the only games that still stress that skill. It's kind of like a lost art almost in FPS mechanics. But I do think in the aiming community, people kind of, they say like Quake is all aim, it's pure mechanics. I don't think that's true. I think there's a lot more that goes into it. But I do think it has some of the widest, like, it has a pretty, like, substantial potential for like skill expression, which a lot of games are missing now. There are a lot of different ways you can play Quake, a lot of different styles you can kind of excel in within the game. Um, that you're not really given that freedom, at least not to swap between them dynamically, which Quake also lets you do as well, using different weapons, using different aiming styles within the same life. Whereas, like, on Overwatch, you'd have to, like, okay, I'm playing Soldier this life and I want to play something a bit more precise and a bit more dynamic. I'm going to swap over to Widow, and then Projectile, you have to swap again. And in Quake, you can do it all at once, basically. And I think that's really cool. And I think that's where it has the edge, but I don't think it's just like pure aim game like a lot of people in aim trainer spaces seem to think.
yeah.
Like, I don't think I would be a good Quake competitor, even though I'm like good at shooting people.
It's definitely interesting based on which Quake you play too, because
Mm.
there is CPM Challenge Pro mode, which has like instant weapons swap. Like it has a much more complicated like movement system than sort of
Yo,
what you would see in just like
Driz
basic Quake Live,
Waldini, thank you for the
and that
follow.
was considered to be like just
What's going on?
aim and
No
movement
Strix, what's
maxing,
up?
and
What's
you
up?
could get away with being unbelievably skilled mechanically, more
I
so.
You
actually
guys
really
are like
enjoyed that one.
And
That was my favorite.
it's
here from the
so
COVIDs,
fun.
the
It's
Kovacs
so fun because the
category. I'm not that
movement
good at
is
this,
like so
just so you guys
crazy
know.
awesome, and there's still lots
I've
of
only
mechanics in there
been
that
kind of
don't
getting back
exist in
into this
anything
recently,
else. And then also, yeah, like LG into rail
and I
combos and
don't
just
do
like
it
flying
properly
around the
either.
map at fast speeds as is your opponent, and like just crazy flicks all over the place, and awesome tracking,
I mean,
just
the
lots of
game
vertical
itself is
aiming, and
called
just this, I don't know, CPM was awesome, and
Kovacs
especially
Aim Trainer,
like playing like
but this map is
deathmatch and
called,
stuff,
it's the
or
map name is up
the
here.
CTF was
Sorry.
also very fun
Um,
in CPM because of how free the movement was.
Let me pause
That is
this. I just listen to like random podcasts while I do this. But so like here you have um what's called up there. Also, dude, thank you for the 50 bits, man. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Very, very nice. New streamer trying to network with other streamers. Okay. It's interesting that you came to Kovacs Aim Trainer to do that, of all places. But yeah, I'm just kind of like getting back into this and seeing what I can achieve in raw aim at 37, bro. I'm old, got kids. I'm actually a dad. You would pick on me and say like, "All right, you're probably like someone's dad." I'm actually three people's dads. Dad, I'm three people's dad. So I go to streamers with 0 viewers. I prefer to watch people with lower viewers. Interesting. How do you do that? Do you? I don't even know how you sort by that. That's interesting. You just like go by viewers and scroll to the bottom, basically. Probably takes a very long time. 1 second. I definitely want to chat more with you. So, just give me 26 seconds. And I'm gonna pause for a bit and see like what you're up to. But like while I do this, since I can't read chat at the moment, like, what do you play, dude? You said you're also a streamer. Usually I'm on with my friend in the morning, but he's not gonna be on this morning, so we're doing like a night stream tonight, probably with a few friends. What kind of microphone do I have? Okay, sorry. My PC doesn't do that on your phone. Gotcha. PC doesn't do that. I have a Blue Yeti. My parents want me to get a Shure what is it called? It's Shure MV7 Plus or something like that. It's just a little pricey. I mean, they sent me money to do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. That's all. But this is a really good mic at its price point. I think it's still really good for streaming. If you want to like have YouTube quality, then you probably go to the Shure. I don't necessarily see Blue Yeti as being at least professional quality. It is still YouTube quality, don't get me wrong, but if you want like that high quality professional sound, probably the Shure MV7s Plus or whatever it's called. But the thing is, with the Blue Yeti, like, let's look it up really quick. I know you can't like see my Amazon, but this is exactly what I have actually. It says, yeah, purchased December. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. It says purchased December. I'll show you. I'll show you. My bad. You can see this. It's not hiding anything there. So it says purchased December 2017. Crazy. And then like, this is what's nice about this one is it goes on sale for $99 compared to other microphones. I don't know, dude. Like, it's been a long time, so there might be a lot of better stuff out there at the same price. I really don't know. It's been so long. All right, so anyway, you play Call of Duty. Gross. Hey, if you like it though, you like it. I have my good friend from New York that I play with a lot. He loves Call of Duty still. Arc Raiders is fun right now. Got my PC set up. Got my camera and everything. Just looking to buy a mic here soon. I'm on the grind to affiliate again. I lost my old account. Homie. Just because you're not like, I can tell you're not out here to like self solicit. And like, even if you are kind of like want to promote yourself a little bit, that's fine. At least you're taking the time to like go to people's chats and be personable. So I'm gonna hit your channel up, dude. And I can't guarantee that I'll be there if you go live because I get very busy with work. But dude, I hope to see great things from you. Like, I want to see you play if I get the opportunity.
Is like for me was the peak of mechanics for both movement and also aim, because like you say as well, like you're not restricted to a role as well. You can kind of do everything. So I hope there's something like that comes back at some point. I don't know. I feel like us enthusiasts have been saying that for a long time, and I don't know what the problem is exactly. I don't know if you have a good sense. What's your sense on this question? Like, why are we
I
sort of
think,
missing a deathmatch game like that?
well, you mentioned earlier, like, games are kind of designed to be dopamine drip feeders, and you can't get dopamine if you're getting, like, destroyed by people who have been playing the same game for 20 years, and, like, there are a lot of people who've been playing Quake longer than I have been alive. I would have to put in a lot of work to, get good at that game, and I think if it was alive in my region, maybe I would put the work in, but as of right now, it just doesn't seem worth it to me, and that's someone who is really dedicated to, mechanics, and I like expressing them in interesting ways, and that game offers me all the tools I would need to do that, but it still doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah, people.
And when you look at it then from the perspective of the average player who just wants to play a game
right,
for
dude.
fun
Like,
with friends,
the few people that play
I
Quake
don't think there's that
still are
push,
insane.
that motivation that you kind of need. I don't know.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Even the casuals in that game still
waiting,
will blow you away for like at
I'm
least a
waiting for
week.
the dragons to reappear
practice.
in like Game of Thrones. Like it's It's
Quake
like
is
for everyone
brutal.
now that because it's kind of like similar in a way because I'm like, oh, you know, I used to be alive in a
And
time
I
when
completely
there were
agree with
dragons and
them
stuff, but for
on
most
that.
people, it's like this is myth
Miss it.
and lore, you know.
Quake Live was
Like
it.
people don't know what Quake is anymore.
Quake Live was so
It's like the
good.
grandfather of FPS. It's like Quake 1, the first true 3D engine, and that engine still has code that's in Counter
It's the
Strike
only genuine way to
now
build a
today.
community.
Too. Like it still has
Same
code from
time,
that original.
And
probably
Call of
right.
Duty games
They
as
said
well.
that you should
Yeah.
do
Man,
YouTube as well,
maybe one of these days. Okay.
No, I agree. I
but
think the
it's
closest
hard to
we've
have time for
gotten
that for me.
recently has been like
Like I said, I've
the
got a lot going
finals
on.
and Apex Legends. Apex
Sometimes I
Legends
hate
has
how the community is
it's
so hostile and people
expressive
trying
in
to
terms of
talk
mechanics, but has
and
been
share their interests.
kind of ruined by other factors. I don't think are that
I
applicable.
show
You know, things
love
like
always first.
how
Absolutely, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
aim assist
absolutely.
interacts, and also like the fact that abilities
Well,
are
I
so
think
prevalent
too,
now.
like
You
there's
don't
an
really ever
issue
get
right
the
now
chance
on
to
Twitch, and it's been going on
express
for a
those
couple years
mechanics
now,
in the way that I think you really
of
should
like
be able to in a game that
everyone that
mechanically
comes in
intensive.
is like
But yeah,
either a human or
Yeah, it's
usually
such a
just a
shame.
bot
What do you think is
that
your
like
game of choice,
presents
or what should be
themselves
the
as being
what's a good
interested,
game if you want to do aim training, but
and
you
they're
don't want to play
like,
an aim
"Hey,
trainer?
by the way, I sell
it's
art,"
tough.
and
Either
it's like
Overwatch,
I
Finals,
think
or
streamers just kind of
Apex are
get
my picks right now.
fatigued from
Finals is really cool for like
seeing
precise
that
tracking and
so
art
much, you
rating,
know.
and it has a lot of really dynamic situations that
Eventually,
can pop up.
you know it
But isn't that tough
before
in
they
terms
even
of like
start talking
reactivity? You know, you don't have
that
to
they're
be very
about that.
quick unless you
But I
want to
think that's
be.
part of why. Yeah,
Apex is really
it's too
good,
much.
but in a bad state
So by
right
the time
now.
that you get to a
If that
streamer,
game makes a comeback, I think
it's not they're
awesome,
hostile toward
and
you;
like
they're just frustrated
genuinely
with
some of the best
having
FPS
0
fundamentals
viewers,
I
and
have
then like,
ever played with, and how the movement interacts with that is just so
sorry.
cool.
So like, I don't know about them. I'll speak for myself though. I don't mind having 0 viewers because I can always just go back and watch my stream, and I enjoy my own stream. I get clips off my stream. If I feel like I have extra time or energy outside of what I do for a living, then I can like make clips, montages, YouTube videos from it. So I have plenty of fun streaming, whether I get viewers or not. But what's frustrating is going from having no one in my chat and then having the first person in like 2 hours, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" And they're like, "Dude, great channel, amazing, huge fan. I've been here for 10 seconds. Would you like to buy my art?" It's like, and after that's happened like 150 times, I'm like, the first, I've not so much anymore, but like at one, I remember when I paused streaming last time, if you would have came in then, I would have immediately been like, "What the you want, bro? What do you want?" So, what do you want? But makes you a little edgy, you know? That's why.
And then Overwatch is just like really mechanically demanding in terms of like, you know, those tricky tracking situations you mentioned earlier that really don't appear in any other game. You can have situations that are like the finals precise tracking, but like super reactive, and you have to be snappy and controlled, and it's really intensive. And yeah, I think those are my 3 picks for.
It's funny, but it's
those
true
reasons.
though. I'm not lying.
Makes sense.
I might be exaggerating,
There's
but
there's a game that I want to
it's
make.
100% true.
Fill the void here.
I don't know how
a
much you've
little
streamed
bit.
so far, but
Maybe that's something I can talk to you about.
it's
on a different
it's
time.
bad, dude.
But that's
Sure,
It
I
can
don't
get
wanna leak
it can
on
get
the
really bad.
podcast.
stream to get something going there.
I'm
But,
pretty sure
yeah,
someone came in here with
in
you.
terms of
That was a
you
fake
know,
view.
what
I don't know.
what you're working on next with your channel and everything, I guess to sort of begin wrapping up the conversation. What is the goal?
Oh,
You know,
let's
you've
check,
done a lot of
actually.
reviews.
Didn't
They're
someone do
excellent.
that
I
just up
hope you
top?
keep doing those, and you know all of the kind of guides videos you've done. I
Yeah,
think,
dude. Wait.
again, what I like about how you package the information is it feels like you're
No.
able to kind of strike upon insights with
Not
brevity
sticks.
that I think a lot of
It's
other
not
reviewers
sticks.
may miss, because you kind of I feel like
I'm
have a good
going to hop in
understanding
the
of
Okay, never
shower.
mind.
I'll come check in when in out.
how these elements actually interact in terms of like the
Absolutely,
peripheral
dude. And thank you
with
for the other
in-game
50 bits,
interaction
man.
and the aim
I appreciate you.
interactions, because you just have such a good depth of knowledge on
No,
each
maybe not
area.
today.
So that's
Thank you.
Not
awesome.
sticks. I'm so
But
sorry
are you
that I
gonna
missed
keep
your
doing
message,
that?
man.
Are you gonna explore
Follow
other things on the
age.
channel? What's the
3
vision?
years, 8 months.
I have no idea. I feel like I'm at a really odd point where I have like an
Crazy.
audience
Thank you
that's
so much for
seeming
the
to like me
Um,
for more than just like
the
the
loyalty,
topics I
dude. You could have
choose.
just
Like,
hit the unfollow
it's
button.
not just about like, okay, you know,
I know
she's
you
good
haven't
at
probably
FPS games,
watched
can explain
most of that
herself
time,
well.
but like
It's like I can transfer that
you popped in
like style of video to other
and you
categories,
haven't
and
hit
yeah,
the
the
unfollow
reviews have
button.
really reinforced my confidence in that, and I think because of that I want to start
People that I'd
branching out
never
a
want to
little
watch
more.
again, I
I've
hit
had
the
a video
unfollow
written
button.
about typing actually and like alternate keyboard layouts for at least a
Appreciate
year,
you.
and I just haven't had the confidence to make it and post it. So I'm gonna make that at some point this year for sure, probably sooner than later. And
And
kind of
Driz,
see
I
how
got
it
you, bro.
does. See if
I
there's
got
an
you. I
audience
got you. I'll
for
be
it.
here.
And you know, if there isn't, no worries. I enjoy making stuff about FPS, but I really would like to branch out into more general tech stuff as well, or more general gaming stuff. Like monitors have been super interesting to me, and I really liked
Because
trying out
I would definitely
the
want to catch up with you a little bit and
480
see,
hertz
like,
OLED I made a video about, as well as
because I'm definitely interested in growing my channel right
stuff
now and
like NVIDIA
hanging out
Reflex
with
2.
other
If
streamers
you've
in
heard of it,
general,
is
just kind of
really
hanging out
cool,
and having
and
fun.
I think
So
I am
if there's a way
suited to
that we
make
can
videos talking about those
help
kind of
each other
concepts,
out,
because like
let
it
me
is
know, bro.
technical, it's very techy, but also relates to in a very also relates to aiming in a very like direct way. And I think I'm in a pretty good spot to like evaluate how impactful and important those things are and explain what they do in a comprehensive way. So
Hopefully the audio is
anything
good for
I
you.
think I understand well, I would like
I
to
hope the
talk
audio is
about.
good. I don't know
That's my
if
only
my voice
guideline.
level and anything's too
Awesome.
I
loud,
don't
but
think I'd talk about something if I don't think I understand it.
Well, that's good to know, because I think that's definitely not a good path to go
yeah,
down.
yeah. Let me know if there's
And
anything that
I mean,
I can do to
I'm
help you
curious.
out
Actually, it just struck me as well. Are you? Because I know you. Well,
or each
do you
other out
do
or whatever.
like coaching? Because I know a lot of course, AIM community members of your level of
You don't
skill
have to sub.
do
No, no,
kind
no,
of
no. You're good.
the
You
coaching
don't
route
have to
somewhat.
sub,
And
bro.
obviously, you're
Don't worry
making
about that.
videos, so you're kind of like coaching people who are kind of watching
And
your
by the way,
channel.
you do get
Have
a
you ever
free
considered
if you
doing
have
that, or
Amazon
working with
Prime,
teams or
you
anything
do
like
get a
that
free sub.
to help them out with their mechanics?
Just so you know.
I've
You
worked
don't have
with
to
a
use it
couple
on my
pros.
channel.
I'm currently coaching in Liege, and in the
Oh,
past I have
but
coached
that's a nice
Strafing
little
Flame and Mel from
benefit
Shopify
if you have
Rebellion.
that.
And Strafing
But
Flame is a really, really
you
good
don't need to
Apex
help me
player
out.
who is also really in aim
If
training.
anything, we help each
And
other out.
it's been
I want
fun,
to help you
but
out.
I
So,
don't think it's something I could see myself
but I
doing
appreciate the comment.
alongside like the aim
I
content
got
on
you.
YouTube.
You go
I
get your
don't
shower,
know.
dog.
It's kind of like
I'll be here.
treading on the same ground for me in a way that it becomes a bit monotonous. Whereas like if I'm just doing YouTube, or if I'm even like working on a video about like a peripheral instead of aim, like it's a lot easier to fully commit myself to like, okay, I'm gonna do a bit on this video and then I'm gonna think about aiming a bit, write about it, get some examples up,
I get
instead of just like
someone that tries to
find all the aim
charge my
examples, talk
card.
about aim, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like to have that variety in my day, and I feel like coaching kind of takes that away from me
yo.
sometimes. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy the process. I might do it.
I don't mean to interrupt you because I know that you said you had to like break away, but do you live in the US? You might want to change your password and maybe even get a VPN. VPN, maybe incognito when you shop on Amazon, or just use like a different, more secure browser. Like, don't use Internet Explorer. I can tell you that. Because I've never had an issue with Amazon like that before. Netflix, yes. Fortunately, Netflix is not. There's only so much someone can spend. I think the guy that hopped on my Netflix account spent like $20 or something. But because you can't really spend more than that. You can just upgrade your account. But Amazon, yeah, you might want to like look into like your security a little bit. Yeah, you can get it, and you don't even need to pay, bro. I mean, look, I'm not saying to go back and get Amazon again. I would be traumatized. Use VPNs daily. Okay. That's weird. Well, there is a VPN called Proton, and you can use it for free. So you don't even need to necessarily pay. Proton is probably the best free one, because free ones usually are really terrible. And the free one's very limited, but it still works. So Man, I'm
at
sorry to
some
hear
point
that though.
on a
That
more
is
broad
insane.
scale, but no guarantees from me. There.
Got it. I honestly I did not know that you were coaching Elise right now. It's actually so funny because he's hasn't he been coached by also Matty and Minnie at this point? So he's like he's
Yeah.
like he's like trying to extract the insight from everyone in the aiming community. Is just like person by
Oh, and
person.
it's been tough because he already knows everything. He is so knowledgeable. I'm having to like frame by frame so many VODs to actually pick up on anything. Yeah, it's been good though.
That is actually amazing. I love Elise. Like I always tell I think this has been how I've described him for so many years. He will just if you if there is an edge that exists, he will crawl over glass to find it and get to it. No matter how like
All right,
tiny the edge
beat my
is, it doesn't
score.
matter. He will get there. Absolutely incredible. And
No, I agree fully.
Because
It's awesome to
I'm almost
see.
done with my coffee.
also, by
That's
the way,
why.
I wonder how aware or not he is of how impactful he is in further legitimizing aim training to other professional players because he is the only, or
know.
at least she's the biggest name I feel like that has publicly spoken about it.
This is Elise.
Yeah.
I think he's played a pretty massive role, and I think he will continue to play a pretty massive role. I want to probably make a video talking about like coaching him and how I approached it. And I think it was really good for the scene, especially back in like 2022 when he first got into it. And same with Mel
Ooh.
actually, who pro Valorant player, really good. She has been just like in Voltaic aim training without like us like coaching or anything. She just likes it and thinks it's really helpful. And I feel like as time goes on and as more pros kind of pick up the training tool, pick it up as a hobby, or because they think it'll help them, I feel like we'll see a lot more people kind of realizing like, oh, this is something that like is actually really useful. Kind of like Astralis getting sports psychologists as like hired people for their team, and how that's like not uncommon anymore, and they kind of were the first to do it. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I guess that should do it for this conversation. As I think we've been going for how long have we been going? Hour and 30 minutes. All right. So that's a good time. I know we could talk forever, most likely. So, and I already find myself, wanting to ask more questions. So I gotta stop myself here. Uh,
I do want to end on something though,
yes.
if that's okay. I would like to mention a few other creators in the aiming space who I think are doing really good
Oh,
stuff.
yes, please.
So Matty, obviously, I highly recommend his videos. He is super knowledgeable, and if you just want like the best info about aim training, like I can't really justify making a full video about like aim training only with my audience right now. It just isn't worth it for me in terms of the time investment. Matty will just make the videos he wants about aim training only, even if they won't get as many views as he could have, like relating it to a game. He just loves the topic, and I really respect that and appreciate it. And I think his videos will have a lot of value if you do really care about the subject. Because of that, I think Minigod's videos are really good. We've mentioned him a few times already. He is like really knowledgeable, talks a lot about like aim and how it relates to Valorant. And I really hope he makes more videos in the future because I really like his stuff. Who else? I think Pinguify obviously is a creator I have a lot of respect for and has taught me a lot in terms of like how I approach making videos and the thought process that kind of goes into it, and is also like really knowledgeable about aiming and has a lot of really good insights through the lens of like maybe a peripheral review or something along those lines. So I think Pinguify is really good as well. And I want to give a mention to Kia, and we should have like channel showcases of all of these on the screen, but Kia is a smaller creator who has gotten into making videos recently and has really impressed me stylistically. I think they have a very good sense of what makes a video really compelling to watch, and I'm really excited to see where they go in the future. So I think those would be my picks, and I want to give them all a shout out here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me and sharing your insights. And
yeah, same to you.
Can't wait to see what you're cooking on the channel. It's always good. So
thank you.
I hope everybody who's been watching this as well goes and checks out your stuff if they did not already see what you're up to. So thank you, and I will leave it here, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Lovely chatting to you.
Okay, what is up,
Interesting.
everybody? I'm here with another AIM community legend, cartoon FPS.
I've listened to the majority of this, but I'll start like partway through and continue my aim training for the day. .385. Interesting. Mousesensitivity.com. If you're wondering where you can get your sensitivity to feel the same between different games, that is where you go. When you are with me,
You can go. You can get away with like really generic, like
free.
standardized scenarios from like benchmarks and stuff. If we know up what benchmarks are, we can go into them later. If you are focusing on Valorant, right? I might have like having an assessment done with like all the skills that I mentioned previously, right? Attention management, flick technique, deceleration, all those things. So I will pick scenarios to like exaggerate those effects within your aim to see how well you do them. Depending on what I see, we're gonna focus on like the weaknesses while still not ignoring the strong points, right? But definitely focus on like your weakest things first, so you like level them up accordingly.
Dang it, dude.
Yeah, we can go in depth a lot within each category. Like try to go faster in your flicks, make sure you're not dragging, all that stuff. But that's how generally I would build like training program. I have to see first like what your style is, what you like on, what you're strong in, and build within that. Like styles are important things to notice when you're working with a player.
How much training is enough training to see improvement? Like, if let's assume we're not trying to be specialists with aim trainers, but we're using it to get better at CS or Valorant or whatever. How do you balance the time between training aim and an aim trainer and spending time in the game in this process?
I saw a ratio. I remember people saying like for every 5 hours you spend in the game, you should spend 1 hour or something. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it's more hours. I don't know. You should spend like 1 hour in aim trainers. I think that might be good for specific games. For Valorant, definitely not, as it's more like double. Like if you spend like 8 hours in the game, you're probably good with like 45 minutes a day or something.
Oh, dang.
It really
The heck?
you can get value of all your time.
This is basically
It's a
saying that you
matter
should
of
barely
how
play
much time
aim
you're
trainers at
willing to
all.
spend in aim trainers. And if you're focused during all this time. If you're just playing to play, don't play, because you could be spending that time somewhere else. Efficiency is important, right? But I think like a minimum like 30 minutes, you're good.
This is too
for
bright. I
improvements.
can barely see my crosshair.
Don't play anything over like 2 hours. I don't think it's necessary. And if you are willing to put in 2 hours into aim training every single day, make sure you're focused and you're having like you're actually like make it worth of your time. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
Well, what does that focus look like then? If someone's listening to this and they're like, okay, I feel like I can be focused, but what does it actually mean? How do I, what am I trying to focus on? Is it, certain aiming? Like, I mean, because I understand, when I'm playing a task, I need to feel like I'm actually, first of all, being challenged in the task that I'm playing. So that's one thing I'm thinking about. Like, if it's hard for me to actually like talk coherently and still do the task, that means
Yeah, be my
it's probably
score.
too easy for me, because I need to have like enough focus. I've noticed this when I'm streaming and I'm playing aim lab, and I'm like, dude, I'm like trying to answer people's questions and stuff, and I'm like, I can't. I'm just an
Not
idiot
by a
when
lot,
I'm
but I did beat it.
playing an aim trainer, because I'm focusing so much on the task. So that's one thing that I can understand that, okay, this is me actually really challenging myself. is in those moments. But what are some other signs for you that someone's actually focusing, and or what can they do in terms of the mental part of aiming to really be focused to get the most out of the training that they're doing, if it's like 30 minutes or 40 minutes a day?
If you're talking with friends while you're playing, if you're paying attention to your phone, if you're like have like music way too loud, I think music is fine, but like way too loud, like it gets into your brain. Those might be signals that you're probably not focusing properly. With focus, I mean like exactly what you said and what we said earlier. Challenge, like identifying a challenge and working on it, actively working on it. Because if you are like, okay, I should be flicking faster, then you are working mentally towards that, right? You have like puzzle pieces and you're trying to make them fit with this like new piece you added, which is like a speed, right? So you're trying to make everything connect. You're trying new things out, new feelings. It's like a super implicit process. Just like really weird to put into words. But if you need to be trying to make things connect to one way or another. If you're trying to do it, that's perfect. Like you're on a good road. It's not as complex as it might sound. Just make sure you are thinking and acknowledging what you're doing right. Um, if if you don't know what you're doing right or wrong, it could be good to ask someone watch a replay. Replays in Aimlabs, for example, are goaded because you can see what everyone is up to, like what they do. So maybe just take one thing from, or also don't try to copy like directly the top players because they have like insane technique already and they have pushed it like way too far. But like maybe the top 10, maybe top 15. I remember I was terrible at Pasu. Actually, you talked about Pasu earlier. I was terrible at that, and I watched a player play it, but it's not Maddie because Maddie's like the best. And I was like, no, there's no way I can copy Maddie. I watched a player named Dan. Shout out to Dan. And I learned Pasu just by looking at his crosshair, like what he was doing. Like instead of like flicking really harsh, he took like the approach like way smoother, and, like really calculating the way that the trajectory of the targets. Like I understood that there was like a bigger priority to reading targets instead of like speed all over the place. So that's a good guidance point. Watching bots is from other players is like super good in case you ever feel lost. If you ever need that knowledge to understand like what you need to work on, to focus on.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's so funny you said that with Passy because that's exactly like the change I had to make, and then that's when my mind kind of exploded because I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool because what I'm doing is actually I have to bring my arm in, and I wasn't really needing to bring my arm in the way I was doing it before, and so then I was like, oh wow, now I'm like getting this moldable kind of skills kind of connecting all together. It's really cool. But that is I think a good way to think about it too because with the aim trainers. We talked about like the bar pill method or you know like deceleration and tension and all these different things. Like there are all these like things that when you're playing these tasks you can focus on. Like I think one of the things I learned, one of these tidbits of like a thing to focus on was with switching tasks, where switching tasks is like, you know, it's a little bit of tracking and on these dynamic targets because they're moving and you're going between these two targets. And maybe I'll throw a video up in the background so you can see that too if you're not familiar with it. But I heard some advice that if you focus on the next target, as soon as you start tracking the current target that you're on, you're already like focusing on the next target. That'll help your speed quite a lot. And that increased my speed a lot when I was doing those switching tasks, and I became a lot better, more competent at them. But if I hadn't had that kind of mental focus, that extra tip, I wouldn't have probably worked that out for a while. And so you're always focusing on like something with mouse control. In all of these tasks, I think that's a really good point you mentioned, that if you're just
one second, guys. I have to
the task and you're
do a
not
little
actually
schedule
really
work.
thinking about anything or focusing on doing specific things or refining specific techniques, you're probably not going to get a lot out of the aim training. So I think that was a really good point that you made with that. Do you think, unless you have anything else to add to that?
Schedule my clients a little bit.
You mentioned Borpill, which is an example of like focus and having higher accuracy, right?
Yeah.
That you can also have a focus on taking more shots. For example, like the opposite of Borpill, which is like, okay, if you're hovering like 100% accuracy every single time in static scenarios, that's probably not ideal for improvement because you're playing too comfortable, right? Right. Back to the idea of having a challenge. So your focus instead is to have more hits while maintaining a similar accuracy, right? Something like that.
It makes sense. Yeah, you're working towards something. Like you're working towards something to challenge yourself.
Yep.
So like some key like overlaying concepts, and again it goes back to what you were saying at the beginning. It's like everyone's aim is kind of individualized. We all want to think that there's a magic pill, a magic mouse that you can pick up, that your favorite pro player uses who has really sick aim. You can take his sensitivity and you can copy his grip, and that all these things will solve all of your problems. But in reality, everyone's aiming journey is unique, and it makes sense because we are our brains are really complex. We're all unique, so in our physiology, like everything, so it kind of makes sense. But with that said, we're talking about the process with aim trainers, and I'd love to hear your take too with regards to what the process can be when you're actually training aim inside the game, whether it is Valorant that doesn't really have that many options for aim training versus CS, which does. Are you a fan of mixing aim training between?
Gotta
aim
hurry up
trainers
and get
as
on
well
that
as the stuff
because
you can do in game? What are your thoughts about
that client never
what good
messages
practices
back.
are with this?
I do think I wish we had better tools in game. In Valorant, I wish
They
'cause you
they
can
message
improve,
me,
definitely, but
but
there's
when I
nothing in the
respond, it
games
just kind
that
of sits
tells you
there.
that you're improving. Maybe if you're winning more death matches, right? But that's like such a
Random.
bad.
I don't know.
metric.
People are
Yeah,
kind of
it's a
like
random metric.
airheads with missing text messages.
There are
Not in a mean
drills
way.
that are like in aim trainers, for example.
I
that
would
you
never
can
be mean
replicate
unless I was
in the
willing
range.
to say something similar about
If
myself.
you've seen like people Grim ult or like push with the breach ultimate, like targets to the side and then just flick between two. An underrated drill is with strafing targets, although it's RNG as well, because sometimes they strafe for like 0.1 milliseconds and you have like no chance to do anything. That's
One
not because
second
you're
chat.
bad. That's
One
because
second
it's
chat.
RNG. You had no
I
chance
think I messed my run
to
up.
hit the shot.
It's okay.
So, yes, I do like
Yeah.
mixing them up. I do like
I'm not bringing this one back. Wait.
having a couple of drills. I really like. I'm a
Maybe.
fan of Sheriff and Guardian DMs because they give like a huge focus to the.
Hey, I beat it by
bullets,
20 points, which is
so
horrible.
you don't rely on spraying because sometimes that
Oh
covers
man,
a lot of mistakes.
Biubos.
I'm a fan of a couple of drills you can do in the range.
Boss. I gotta figure out how to say
Probably
that.
Mini talked
How you
about this,
doing?
I have no idea.
Good
But,
morning
like,
or afternoon or whatever.
flicking to one
It is for
target
you.
and tracking it for a bit, and then flicking to another one, tracking it for a bit. Things like that are kind of what you
Like
do.
at this one, I think I
in
just
aim
hold.
trainers, right? At a much more basic scale, because the exercises you can do are not that complex, but you can do them right to some degree, and you can get better. But once again, super hard to tell that you're getting better if nothing is telling you that you are, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's you reminded me too that
Night.
I think
I
this is
drink a
another
coffee.
example of what feels like it's helping you too.
What am I doing though? Like
some people can.
I don't know how
use the
to
aim trainers and just not even feel like they want to or need to deathmatch at all. But some people really.
I don't know what I want to do
game
after
delay
this.
First. So I think it's
Once I
another one of
finish
those, there's no perfect
getting sick of aim
answers.
training for the
It's
day.
whatever you can find to be the most useful and
Or once
feel
my
the
wrist
best
gets
for your
angry at me
training and
for
challenging
doing it.
yourself. And we covered like with Mini.
I don't
we
know what
covered
game
the
to play.
difference between warm up and like technique, like skills work. So I don't think
Play something
we
chill and
necessarily
single
go into
player
that.
like RoboQuest,
But one thing
Some
that I've noticed with aim
Marvel
trainers too
Rivals,
is
Counter
there
Strike,
is like this
Splitgate.
game that's happening. It's
I don't want to play
kind of
Battlefield.
similar. I mean, it
Rob-
is
oh
similar
my-
to the mental game when you're actually playing
You gotta
in
be serious.
in CS or Valorant, but it's just
Roblox.
a
You
little
remember
bit,
I said my dad's going to
little bit
Bosnia?
different. Like,
Yes,
for
I do.
example, you're hitting really well for 30-40 seconds and you
I do,
become
I do.
aware it's like, oh, I got a really sick score right now, and then because
I definitely
you become
remember
aware
it was
of
it was
you
kind of a
break your
big deal.
focus, and then you start doing worse, and then you're like,
Goes
oh
down.
no,
And I was telling you
I'm
about
doing
the
worse, I'm ruining my score, and then you have to like refocus.
was it a client that I
So
had?
I would love to hear your thoughts about
I think.
the mental game of like
Yeah,
aim
yeah.
training, because I
Client.
think it's
I'm still kicking, yeah. Of course
that's
I am, man.
challenging too.
Of course. I don't know what to play after this, but
it's funny that
like I
you
said,
mentioned it because that happens to absolutely everyone.
I'm not gonna play
That happens because
Battlefield,
you're like pressured.
but
to
I'm
get a
looking
good
at
score,
Counter
right?
Strike,
And it's
Marvel
also, like, the main
Rivals,
motivator. It has been the
Splitgate,
main motivator for like all
or
the
playing
goats, so
RoboQuest.
it might just as well stay that way.
It's a lot. I know they're all very different, but
it's natural for
It's
those
gonna
to
be one of
happen.
those
Don't
things.
be discouraged. You
I
will
just
get
don't
used
know
to
which
it.
one.
And you will get also with that, with getting used to it, you will learn that you're focusing too much on the score, right? And like deep inside your braining is like slowly learning that okay, I'm eventually like I'm gonna drop this like behavior of like getting nervous because of the score. Ideally, you only focus on the technique. You're like full in the zone, locked in. Uh, Focus on the strengths of the target, like every single tiny detail, and your attention is going towards that instead of like the score and what time it is. There's a big factor of anxiety,
10
definitely.
seconds. And then I
It's
read
funny
the
because
next
I really
message.
felt it yesterday when I was grinding a tracking scenario. Um, the fact that the target can change direction at
Oh,
any
I
time, but you
actually
don't
got a
know
worse
when. That
score. That's
it's a lot of
crazy.
anxiety.
Yeah.
So you kind of learn how to fight with that, right? And
You
just
got called to
develop
go
like a more natural
today,
approach.
and after 2
That
hours he
mental
left.
challenge is
Ah, I'm
something you'll
sorry
learn
to
how
hear
to
that.
fight yourself.
You said it's gonna be a long time, right?
It's natural.
Yeah, I got you.
It's super
I
natural.
got you covered over
Don't be
here.
scared of it. Just keep pulling through.
I've been going live a
You
lot,
will be
so
improving even if those happen. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
be able
for
to hang
sure.
out.
It's definitely a tricky one. I think it can be really frustrating. I think you can get really.
Yeah, what do you
enamored with
guys
it.
think?
I think one thing
Do, you,
I heard.
do
I
we
forget who I heard this from. I don't know if it was if it was
do we
Maddie or if it
go
was somebody else, but
and
I remember somebody saying that
like what
one
kind
of the ways
of
they handled
notifications
it
you guys
was whenever
prefer? Like,
they whenever that moment happens.
would you prefer to
basically,
see
where there's a couple
notifications in
whiffs and you're like
Discord or
your
just
kind of rhythm's
notifications
thrown
from
off
Twitch
and you
or
kind of
YouTube?
start to get in your own head.
Twitch and
They
YouTube.
just said, okay, I just focus in my mind.
Because I have a Discord, I just don't use it
because, and I talked about
much.
this in
I
different
know
videos,
most
like
streamers will
reframing
like
tools,
send a
where how you can
notification if
kind
they're
of
live in Discord.
create a lot of meaning.
I don't know
into, like,
why they
one
do that.
action or one word.
But
So that when you can then use that word later and you know what it means, and because like, oh, you've talked back to the fact that, well, you're just stressing out.
Twitch,
You're
gotcha.
all you have to do is just reset yourself mentally. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Just
I don't know
you
why
kind
it
of
is that
build all of
Twitch
this,
and
all
Discord.
these
Oh,
different
okay.
meanings into this one word, and you say the word, and then you can kind of just.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know
get
why
back on track and to not care
they
about
do the Discord
the thing
notification.
you just cared about, which is I just cared that I missed a couple times, and now that's throwing.
Maybe I should get back to that though.
So you could try something like that as well, possibly.
That was probably Maddie. Maddie has a lot of.
Well, in that case,
a lot of them that he used to improve. So that was probably Maddie.
If anyone in the chat wants to join the Discord to get those,
also I was
it's
thinking the same thing, 'cause he was
exclamation
obviously playing
Discord.
that
It'll just
competition, and like
it'll
the
put
amount
you
of
in
the amount of training that he did
the community
to
server.
win that competition. It's like
And we can decide where we want to go with the server from there. And
something, and
kind of like we're rebuilding the channel, so we can do anything we want.
Just the mental
with
battle
that.
of the performance. It could all just like a couple whiffs, to us when we're aiming.
I'm thinking about like
but imagine if you spent
turning
like
the
12 hours
Discord
a day
community
for
into
the
like a
last,
bunch of aim
months,
nerds.
training, and that could all go to waste if you in that pressured moment
Or
it's
something,
when you
I
make
don't
a
know.
mistake. So he was dealing
Some
with
kind
that
of aim
same
nerd
pressure with
community or
that, so
something.
yeah, Matty is amazing. He really is.
He is, yeah.
So we definitely covered quite a few areas with aim training, and did we talk about aiming miss? I'm not sure if I skipped over it. I think I
Let
may
me
have
know if
done.
that works for you.
I talked with Minnie about this, but I'd love to get your take on what you think are the most annoying myths that you hear that people repeat but are just plain wrong. So now is your platform to correct people.
No.
I could say some really basic ones like muscle memory and changing senses.
There's a voice channel,
and blah blah blah.
but
I think that was probably mentioned before with Maddie and Minnie. I'm trying to see if I can say something else. Maybe.
No, you're good.
I want to connect it back to the topic I mentioned,
Oh,
like the value of knowledge and how like the theory is evolving and stuff. But might not be the most direct way to say what I have to say, but
Let's go with it. What's on your mind?
Pretty much like the image. It's not more like that much like the myth, but more of like the image that people have generally of aim trainers. I've heard so many arguments. I've seen that friend go on a rant about like how you're not moving in aim trainer, so it's shit.
Something like that. So you would see that.
made a lot of sense to a lot of people, but then again, it's like it's still helping you. Like it's definitely a place to improve. Like for any, I don't know, pro, whoever might be watching this.
And if you think that's
If
and if
you
you
want
think
to
that's
go like
good,
the
or if you
extra
think
mile
that's
for improvement,
unnecessary,
like aim trainers are
just let me
definitely
know.
a way to get that extra mile, right?
And
The details, like strictly the details.
Driz,
No
YouTube,
one
by
is
the way,
perfect.
if let me
There's
know your
always room for
opinions on
improvement.
the
Even the goats still
Discord
have
thing,
like massive amounts of
and if you
improvements.
guys have any suggestions on the
And
Discord
saying that
channel
aim trainers
of how
don't
we
work
can make it like a more fun place to hang out,
is baffling to me.
um,
You might
also
have
let me
had
know.
your experience with aim trainers not working. It is probably because you, number one, you picked a terrible choice of scenarios. Number two, you didn't play them properly.
I basically
Number three,
want
you played
the
them for like way
Discord
too little
community to be
time. Number four,
like a happy mix
um,
of like
no,
sweat
those three, those three.
type players
But
that are kind of nerds about
yeah, just
having good
generally
aim,
the concept that
and
you
also like
can
these
get
just casual
insane
players
aim
that are having
mechanics
fun.
just out of these apps, which
Yeah.
might sound insane, but yeah.
I think one big problem people
And just,
probably have
like,
is
even just playing,
diagnosing
like,
their
Baldur's Gate.
weaknesses, because I think like we said
AKA
earlier,
Mevs.
especially
Oh,
in, maybe
we
Valorant
got someone that
specifically,
is here
'cause
because
it's
I'm playing
like you,
Kovacs.
very astutely
AKA
pointed out,
Mevs,
there's
thank
a
you
very
for
low
joining the
time to
channel.
kill,
How's it
a
going?
very low sample size for your aiming.
I just want to let you
performance in
know,
a game. So one thing
I'm
I
a
think that people
37-year-old
they conflate,
literal
they mix
dad.
up this idea of
So
like the outcome
I'm
of
not like,
dice and
even
their
though I'm
aim
streaming
rating, they
Kovacs,
don't necessarily understand
Kovacs,
where the real leaks are in
please
their
don't
aim.
expect
And I think that's
that
one of the
I'm insane or
interesting things
something.
to me, because
I'm like
I was asked
freaking
this question recently about it was kind of like a calm aiming / death grip /
maybe
type of
silver,
question.
between silver and gold right
I
now
was,
in
like, my
Voltaic.
answer was something along the lines of,
I'm not good.
well, this, because when people ask you about
All
that,
right.
like, how do I just like not kind
So,
of death grip the mouse? It's like, well,
no expectations,
why,
bro.
why is that happening?
I'm
It's
an
probably
old
happening 'cause,
fart.
yeah, you might just have
basically
anxiety
Dr.
or
Lupo.
in that moment, and that's gonna, if you're more stressed out, yeah, you're more likely to do that. But why are you more stressed out? Well, there could be some external reasons, like you slept really badly and you've had too much coffee, or stuff's going on in your life or whatever. That's possible. Some people are also generally more stressed out people than others. Okay, there's all that. But there's also a level of, well, how prepared are you for that situation?
Basically
So if you didn't
Dr.
predict
Lupo
something and it surprised you
with a beard.
then you're going to not necessarily be prepared to deal with it, which in that moment when you have to deal with
Road to
something,
Gold
you have no preparation
complete.
to deal with it,
Then
that's very
nice.
stressful, and that's going to affect your aim probably. And then the other thing is, do you have the control?
Let me check really quick.
If you have, because I found this in aim trainers, I see this when I'm doing aim training. I'm like, when I have the control that because I've done the practice.
I want to lose where I'm in this playlist, but
my
it should be
mouse is, like, a lot
fine.
more
No big
stable,
deal.
when I'm going between the targets, and if I look at like maybe a
Yeah, I
couple
just
weeks
kind of
ago
started getting
in the
back
same
into
task,
this,
because
but
I'm
actually
building
being
that
serious
control,
about it.
my mouse is like way less stable,
Come
and it's like all over the place.
Did this
And
freeze?
because it's all over the place, I'm like trying to grip it harder, and there's this tension because I'm like, I can't really
Might have
control
just
it.
froze.
And so, like, okay, well, these are probably the reasons why. So if you can kind of figure that out,
Okay, there we go.
then you can then be like, oh, okay, this is what I have to do.
Yeah,
in the
I'm
aim
just
training.
in.
But for a lot of people,
I'm right here.
They might look at that situation and just diagnose themselves in the way that's not correct.
So like,
and then they won't know how to spend their time properly.
I'm golden
So
like half of them
I think
so
that's a
far, and I'm
huge
gonna
problem.
do this again on Sunday.
I agree that
I can definitely get my switching all to gold
oversimplifying
for sure.
your problems, or like oh this okay,
Yeah. So
this is like my pet peeve.
Nice.
People
go.
I got a ways to go,
that don't know what they're talking
but
about
I'm just keeping it fun.
give answers, and people believe them because for X reason, right? But I've seen some answers to X problem, and it's like the most basic things, and I can come up with 5 more things on the spot that could be possibly what's going on, right? And
I don't really remember where I was here.
But
We'll just go here.
I didn't give the reply. The other person did. The other random did it, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
and that's like a lot of
So
misinformation.
I'm not like
that's my biggest thing.
quite.
People talking.
That's evasive. Oh,
Hope this
you're a
doesn't sound
grinder.
mean or anything, but or like toxic. But
Okay, so
some
I was
people
almost done with dots
are
evasive, so
giving
we'll go
classes are giving advice
regen small then.
as if they were like the absolute truth. Well, it probably isn't. Even I am willing to acknowledge that a lot of things I say are up to debate, right?
Yeah.
And these other people are like, no, this is true, like this is right, like I'm correct, you're not, and that just baffles me. That I cannot understand. Like,
I was
how
thinking
did you
about
come
getting a
up with
wall
like
hack
such
SP004 soon.
important answers like so early into the theory? Like,
Yeah. It's you know what it's the maybe it's the have you
So
heard of
what's
the
your deal?
The Dunning-Kruger effect, where it's like it's essentially like the
Should I
less you
call
know, the
you
more sort of
Mevs? Should I
less
just call
sure
you
you are
Mevs?
of the
Um,
knowledge of that thing. It's like
oh
it's
yeah,
kind of paradoxical,
what
but
do you
like
do with gaming?
yeah,
What's like
it
some of your
reminds
favorite
me of that.
games
And
and all
what
that?
you said was so true.
But you,
When I've
Bo.
spoken to
But
you
you,
now, and also
what?
Nini and
How about you
Mackie,
too? Like, you haven't
obviously,
really
like
mentioned the games that you
yeah,
like either.
you know, some of the best possible authorities on all of this.
And you've been in
There's
here
like
a few
lot of
times.
stuff where it's like, well, you know, this is, you know, like it's not like, oh yeah, this is solved and this is the answer. There's none of that. We're talking with any of you. You've all got like really great insight and advice and like great practices, but you also all acknowledge the complexity in some of the areas that maybe aren't completely solved. So so that is very interesting. Yeah, someone is coming at you with all this stuff and they're like, yeah, this is the law, this is the way it definitely works. Yeah, maybe there's got to be some question marks there.
I
on
play
with, I guess,
everything honestly that looks fun.
yeah, well, that's
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'll
that
play
might be a great place
anything,
to leave it there.
or I'm just.
It's been amazing getting your
I
thoughts
call it
on
aim
all of these
vibing, right?
different areas with regards to
It's like
AI
sometimes I
that we're
get
able
kind
to
of competitive, but then other times I'm
normalize
just aim vibing,
training
and that could
help people
be
to better diagnose
Counter
what they
Strike,
need to
Marvel
fix and to kind of
Rivals,
really, I
Battlefield,
guess, get like a better experience
even
from
like
all of this so they
RoboQuest
can
or
reach their
something,
goals, because that's what I guess why we're all in this.
right? Like
With
if I
that said, I know
can,
you do coaching.
if
I
I
don't
can
know
have
if
a glass of
if
wine
you're
and just
taking
chill out and
anyone
aim,
on at the moment or anything like that, but
I'm cool.
yeah, what
I'm
are
good.
you up to at the moment? You know, how can people find you, interact with you? Are you looking for new people for your coaching?
Good time to ask the question, because I've recently held my public coaching on pause, and there's been a lot of inquiries, I think is how you say it. I'm sorry, because I have not been taking any
That's what I was
new
just saying.
students.
Is like
I'm really
I
sorry
was
about
gonna
that.
go to another game after
But
this,
I
but
am working with
it's
some people over at
I just don't know which one I want to do.
some
Splitgate
people
was
that I
pretty
still don't
cool.
know if it's public information or not. So
I like that one a lot
restrain myself from revealing the names. But I'm doing amps.
because I don't
I'm
know if I'm gonna
working
finish this whole playlist.
with a
It's
couple
kind of
tier 2,
intense.
tier 1 pros, and yeah, I think that will be my main focus for a bit. Maybe my public coaching stays on pause, maybe doesn't. I don't know. I'm not really one to be really good with plans. I'll say anything, any news on my social media, I guess. Yeah.
Got it. So I have your Twitter up on the screen so people can find you there. Are there any other places where you hang out? You hang out? Do you stream? Are you making any content that people can engage with?
I'll be looking to start posting content about a couple of my students at AMP.
Yeah, I haven't played these scenarios yet. To
Educational
be fair,
gaming content that I want to post.
I've never
Similar
played
to
any
me,
of these. I usually don't
quite
get
high
this far in
CSP
these.
ability.
So right
Yeah,
now I'm doing
just
this
the things that you really want to hear, and
daily improvement
things that
method.
work
And bro,
that come from
these
experience.
playlists
Right?
are really long.
I'm gonna start posting
They're
content
very
around
long.
that, so be on the lookout on my
So-
YouTube channel. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Cartoon. It's a
Usually
pleasure
I'll play
talking
for
to you
like
today.
20-30 minutes in the
I hope we've
morning
converted
before
at
my
least
friend
one
gets
more
on.
person to
And then
the
once he
training
gets on, we
camp.
switch over
And,
to
uh,
Red Sec.
Training camp.
We've been playing a lot of
Amazing.
Battlefield Red
All
Sec.
right. Thank you so much.
This morning
Thank you
he's
for
not
having
on
me.
though, and
Was
so
fun.
I'm just kind of
Thank you.
like
Normally I have an intro for shit like this, but I just got off of a 3-hour
Playing
live stream where we tried out Pioneer,
whatever
all the
today.
server issues, all the launch issues, and I can't remember the last time I crashed out at an early access release like this one. I've never seen
Like you'll
an
see
MMO that
if you
tedious
haven't done
in
the
my
daily
fucking life.
improvement
A
method,
genre
I'll show
that
you.
is
It's
meant
long.
to be tedious, repetitive.
What are we listening
but,
to right
but
now?
at the same time fun and engaging, right? We didn't get to the second part. All right? Holy fuck. man.
Whoa!
There's not much else to say
What are we-
here. Leave a like on the video. Do all the YouTuber
Yo,
things.
dude,
Subscribe if you
yo,
want
chill.
To. But if I can be honest, the only
You're not
thing
even
I
supposed to swear in the
genuinely care about
first
is making sure that you
10 to
guys
20 seconds
know
of the
what you're
video.
buying when you pick up Pioneer.
What the actual fuck?
Yep. Dude. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Why you play worse after aim training and how to fix it. Let's listen to that. This will probably be the last. It's a short video. We'll listen to this and then we'll
Your scores go up.
we'll pick a
your aim
game.
feels good, and
But yeah, check this out. Look how long this playlist is. Dude, what is that? What the heck, bro? Why is it so long? It's not crazy long, but yes, dude. Yes, I know. But it's pretty freaking long, bro. Like, I don't have time for that. I have work after this. I love the idea of playing out this whole playlist. When I actually do it in practice, though, dude, I don't know, man. Like, that's insane. But in the spirit of target switching, I do have to pick. And like I said, the pool of games that I'm gonna pick from today are, oddly enough, we'll start with the most casual one. RoboQuest, Counter-Strike 2, which I don't even really play, Marvel Rivals, or Splitgate Arena Reloaded. And that's kind of like what we go with, one of those games. That's a pretty bad run there. That was bad. Have I done this already? I lost my place again. I want to go to one that I haven't played yet. Okay. I actually enjoy aim training a lot, but you can't exactly clip farm on Kovacs. So the deal is, once if you guys want to like vote on the next game between those options, if you need the options again, let me know. If you want to vote on the next game, you can. I'm going to play this last video, and then we're going to, once that video ends, we're going to pick one of those and switch over and play something.
and then you get into game and you play worse? Why? It's not that aim training doesn't work, it's that most people are doing it in a way that makes their aim look good in a trainer and worse everywhere else. And unless you fix that, you're grinding yourself into a dark corner where wasting time is more important than improving. First point, variety conditioning. If all you ever do is shoot the same kind of target over and over again, congrats, you're now good at that one thing. But games don't give you one thing, they give you everything at once in the worst way possible. That's where variety conditioning
This guy that I'm
comes in.
listening to
Instead
right
of
now is
playing
actually
3
like,
runs of one wall 6 targets,
from
you
what I
play
understand, he's
1
pretty
minute
well
of one
disliked in
wall
the AIM
6
community.
jumbo, which is the largest version, another run of one wall 6 targets small, and lastly a run of one wall
But I
6
like some of his
targets
videos.
extra small. Larger targets, medium ones, small ones, one after another, creates variety.
I can think of a few people that are
learning
not very
speed,
liked.
accuracy, and precision for the same amount of time you would originally
I'll give you 2 people that are not very liked. There's this banana guy that like is always on like some crazy kick about being like fighting with people on I saw this guy and it was weird. I'm not giving my opinion here, but he was in Reddit and he was like, these aimers are not real girls, they're guys. I'm not even gonna go there anyway. And then this guy's name that I'm listening to right now is called Four Banger Kovacs. And I think that he's not like not hated or anything. I just don't think that it really a lot of people in the Voltaic community really agree with his methods.
spend. It's almost tripling your effectiveness. Chances are you don't need 3
I
minutes
like
of
his
the
stuff.
exact same thing.
I don't agree with
But 3
everything,
minutes
but
of a similar thing, just slightly different.
stuff I do agree
This
with, I like
causes
a
your
lot.
brain to adjust on the fly rather than learning a pattern. It also punishes boredom and overconfidence in a scenario. If your training feels comfortable, you're not building adaptability.
His videos
You're
are bad.
rehearsing what you
I
already
know.
know.
But
Games throw
see,
uncertainty at
why
you.
do you think they're bad?
Jiggle, white peak, crouch mid fight, or shoulder bait. If you're training just for a single option, you're reacting to patterns, not players. So
Where is this
something
wrong?
slightly off happens, like a peak that's quicker than you
I
expected,
think a lot of like
you
his
miss. That's why variety
intellectual
matters.
concepts
It
make
trains
sense. I think
flexibility,
maybe like
not just repetition. Point 2. Your bad habits
This is
are
a bit of a
making it
disconnect,
into your
though,
game,
because
not your score. There's this weird idea that a high score in aim trainers equals
he's less
good
interested
aim.
in like
It
raw aim
doesn't.
and more interested
You
in
can flick like a god in Kovacs and still die like a bot in game. Why? Because
not
bad habits
being good at Kovacs
trans-
itself. So that's, I think, too, is like where there's a little bit of a disconnect. But I'm interested to see, like, because Mebs, I don't know what your experience is with Kovacs, like how long you've been a part of the community, how good you are at all this. Probably a lot better than me. But like, why do you think his videos are bad? I'm curious. I've seen this a lot. So because I see a lot of people in his comments kind of like, yeah, no, blah blah blah, this and that. Curious though. And some people even in his comments said like his habits are making them worse, and
like shooting before confirming, overflicking instead of underflicking, or edge tracking because the target in the scenario was the size of a car. Aim training
I just think
doesn't
his
magically fix
videos
you. It just
that
reinforces
at least the ones
whatever
that I
you're
do like,
doing, right
'cause I don't
or
like all
wrong.
of them.
If you aim train with bad
But the
form,
ones that I do
you're
like
just
are
polishing
more
the wrong
niche of,
patterns,
like-
and the game will punish you for it. Look at your in-game deaths. Are you overflicking, pre-firing, missing heads but hitting chests? These are all things that you can accidentally train into yourself, and they feel
'Cause they're not
fine in an
actually
aim
about
trainer
Kovacs.
until you're on match point and your aim betrays you.
The season just got taken out. Taps to Forrester. Awkward spray.
Another point, well, two actually, is that you're probably hitting bots that don't fight back.
And I know I actually play
just to be
Kovacs all
betrayed
wrong
by
too,
your
by the way.
overconfidence in game. In combination with point number one,
According
it
to,
creates
like,
a
the
discorrelation
people that are really good
between
at
the two.
this.
On one side, you're hitting a bot at 600 milliseconds, and that's all fine. But on another, you're required to go
I'm sure
600
if you play a lot,
milliseconds while you're
you'll
moving,
see
while he's
what I'm
moving,
doing, a few
while
things I'm doing
recoil
wrong.
is at play, and while your teammates are yelling
Too-
at you
too
in
tired to
Russian.
explain now?
That's a
Ah,
lot.
that's
In
okay.
reality, you're probably not that good.
Maybe next
or
time.
you're good only during set parameters you can control.
But
so
I get that.
when you need to move
I totally get
faster
it.
because your
No big
target
deal.
is better than you miss because you only knew the safest environment. Which of course is my cue to tell you, hey, practice some reflex.
Like what I'm doing
information
wrong is
at
I'm
the
not
beginning. So in short,
know that I
focus on
should
fixing
keep
your bad
shooting
habits and don't get
and target
overconfident.
switching
Muscle memory also
and
plays
not
a
click
part
on
of
each
aim,
target
but
like
I
I'm doing
theorize
right
it's
now.
about these patterns we talked about. For example, if you
I
overflick in
shouldn't
Kovacs, you're gonna overflick in game
be
too.
playing on this
That's why
FOV.
you
I should be
need to
increasing my
remember
FOV on
that
target
guy that
switching.
shoots you
I
in
know
the
that.
head doesn't care what your grid shot score is.
And also, I
Which
had the
brings me to
same
my third and final
360
point.
in every
Stop
game
playing random playlists
and
due
every
intent.
scenario
Most people would just
when I
pick
should
a
be
random
switching my
playlist and
sensitivity.
go, oh, this one has 30 scenarios
video
and
game
8
and per
of them are
scenario.
effective. Cool, you've now trained nothing.
And I don't.
If you're
I do it
serious
all
about
wrong.
fixing your in-game performance and you have fundamentals, your
That's probably why I
playlist
like this
should
guy's
attack
videos.
specific issues. Can't hit
I'm close to GM comp with 1 Astra score. That's insane, bro. That's really good. That you came in and said hi and considered me a fellow aimer. I'm very honored. I appreciate that. I am a terrible terrible casual compared to you. Yeah, but that's really good, dude. Like, you are really far away from me.
hit heads on a peak, use reactive flicking.
I think this video gives
Tracking
me
falls
time
apart when you
to
strafe, combine movement and
do
tracking.
one more
Miss
round.
shots you know you should hit, work on confirmation-based targets like VBR. My playlists are built around this. Each playlist solves a specific problem, and if you don't know why you're
I could be
playing
doing better,
something,
though, if
you
I was
probably
following the
shouldn't
rules.
Be playing it. We are training to get better, not increase our Kovacs hours. You don't go into the gym and randomly grab weights. You train legs if your legs are weak. You train chest if your
I
chest
know for
is
sure
weak.
that if
Aim
Maddie
is no different. Do you want
or
cleaner
Viscos
flicks?
or someone
Then
saw
play
that
scenarios that build cleaner flicks, not ones that feel good.
I had a
just because
103
you're already
FOV on a
good at
switching
them. If you
scenario,
want to start improving and not just getting
and that
better
I
at
was
aim
using the
trainers,
same
then
sensitivity
track what's actually
on
causing
everything.
you to miss in game and build your training around that. Fix the problem, not your score.
I don't
So,
know. They'd
if
probably.
aim training is making
I
you
know
worse,
exactly what they
it's
would
not
do. Let
really
me tell you what they
aim
would do.
trainer's fault. It's how you're using
They
it.
would.
Bad habits, scenario choices, and thoughtless practice.
They would
is
cut the
hurting
shielding
you.
off of my
Fix
wire,
that.
my
And maybe
mouse
next
cord.
time you'll actually hit
That's
the
what
guy
they would
who
do
peeks you
to me.
or not. I'm not your dad. If you do want a dad, however, sign up for my aim coaching and we'll see if you're a good fit.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't like. Is like every video says sign up for my aim coaching. No, bro, what? Maybe I will pay an aim coach at some point to, if they're reasonably priced or something. Like, I don't mind doing like a one-time $30 or something to get some like high-level pointers. And yeah, that would be cool. All right, let's pick a game. It is 10:18. I have to leave closer to like an hour and a half. I have to leave for work. So I am definitely leaning pretty heavy towards Marvel. I love Splitgate, but okay, Splitgate is gonna get filtered out for now. So now we're left with Counter-Strike 2, Marvel Rivals, or RoboQuest. Today is a switching day in daily improvement method. So I think probably we can take Counter-Strike off the list. I think I would like to play Counter-Strike with someone else anyway. And so now we're left either Marvel Rivals or RoboQuest, and it's essentially compete with other people or chill? I think we go Marvel Rivals, right? I think we're going. Anyone want to vote between those two? But I'm pretty sure I go Marvel. What about you, BU? You think Marvel? How you guys feel about that one? We go in the right direction for your viewing enjoyment? Yeah, I think so. All right. I do wish Restream I could change my game category in Restream. That part is kind of, you know, yeah. Launch. I'm actually looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Sunday, where I play the benchmarks again. I think I can do it. The main place that I struggle is short strafing and click timing. I think if I can beat those two things, we're good to go on to platinum. We can go to platinum and have that be the next challenge. But I think we can nail gold. The biggest thing that gets in my way with click timing is that I'm sticking with my sensitivity. And I could probably make it easier on myself by lowering it for that. But I don't want to. Because I'm doing it my weird way right now. At least until I get... I think at least until I get to... What did the one guy say? What did I say? There's this one guy... So this is the deal. Where's this guy? Where's this guy? I'm gonna find him really quick. Is this it?
Yes. Yesterday.
This is not it. I forgot my goal already. I already forgot it. There was this guy that I was listening to. And basically, he said like that he finally hit this rank. It might have been diamond. I just don't remember. But mentally I had said, like, I'm not going to change my sensitivity. I'm not going to change my FOV. I want to play the same sensitivity in every game, in every scenario, until I hit this score. I just don't remember what it was. And at that point, then I'm going to decide if I want to kind of, like, do the whole voltaic, you know, what everyone voltaic does pretty much at that point. I don't really know yet what happens after that. It was either plat or diamond. I don't remember.
I'm super excited to make this video. It was one of the first ideas I had.
Yeah, platinum. So once I hit platinum, then I'm gonna decide. Yeah, then I'll decide if I want to like goof around and stuff. I should change my commands, huh? I'll change my peripherals because that is not still the same. Good luck on plat. Yeah, it's probably brutal, huh? Probably going from gold to plat is way worse than I think it is. I have a new monitor now, so I gotta change that. Gold to plat is fine, but not too bad. Alright. Well, cool. Yeah, it was interesting. You had to stop playing the I think, what was it, novice? You have to go like the intermediate playlist. And then, so that's basically like you totally stop playing this playlist. So I don't even know what it looks like after that. Like, I'm gonna be playing a totally different playlist soon, which is kind of wild. It's the same task, just harder. Okay, yeah, like stuff moves around and stuff more crazy. Custom Japanese caps on the Royal Clutch RK65 with cream switches. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I always do this where like no one can see that I'm messing around with this stuff. Sorry about that. If Paragon comes back and goes full competitive, then I'll probably have a new main game. I don't know if I stand by that anymore, but we'll keep it up there. No one's gonna use that command, right? So if they do, then I might have to switch it. But no one's just gonna use it out of nowhere. Oh shit. Oh my. Oh. Oh, dude, I just went from 33 to 37. Oh my gosh. Am I 37? Am I 37? Oh my, dude, I'm changing this from 33. It says age 33 with beard, and 23 shave. Now it's 37 with beard, 27 if I shave. update, I guess. Oh, man. Oh. Dang, bro. That's crazy. This isn't, I don't know what CR is, but that can go, I don't even know what that was, but it's gone now. CSGO 1.25. Zoom sets, look at that. I don't have that desk anymore. I actually don't know what desk I have right now, so that I'm gonna get rid of for now. My wife is using that desk right there that I have in that command. That is no longer my Epic account. Doesn't matter what my Epic account is, I don't play enough of Fortnite for it to matter. You can donate directly to Fox DPS. Oh, wow. Lucky you. Aren't you guys feel lucky? Just kidding. Please don't donate. Have a good job. The pan that I'm handling, I don't need to handle. Make sure to follow the stream, blah, 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 blah. So long, Fortnite. It's been an incredible journey filled with great memories. It's time for me to move on to competitive Valorant. Dang. Competitive Valorant. I was gonna play competitive Valorant? Dude, I forgot that completely. I've been all over the place, bro. This says I was gonna play competitive Valorant. This says if Paragon comes back, I'll have a new main game, which it hasn't. It really actually hasn't. It's technically back with predecessor, but it's not really. This is crazy, guys. I'm sorry that I'm not playing right now. I'm just like, I'm kind of taken aback by what I have in here. I haven't really been in my commands in so long. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff, actually. Instagram, keyboard is all set. Honestly, for now, this can probably go because I'm not using that. It's just something, again, to do with, like, Kovacs pertaining to Fortnite. I wish Fortnite still had a config file that you could change the sensitivity in it, because I still play it sometimes. I would like to do that, but it does not. Clerk. Mic, microphone, monitor. I just changed that. Asus Harp, Ace Mini. I sadly am no longer using the Artisan Heian Soft, but this is by far my favorite mousepad in the world. I love the Artisan Heian. If you have not tried that mousepad, you gotta do it. But currently, I'm on the Razer Strider XXL because it's available, and it's hard to get Artisans. Yes, let's go Artisan Heian, but it's so hard to get the Artisan. I'm probably gonna end up trying the Wallhack SP004 soon too. The Zero Mid, I like the idea of the mid-zero actually, and not the soft one as well. If I went with a 0, it would be the mid as well. How do you like it so far? Love it. It's great. I still feel like I would like the Heian better. You know that Heian lasted me 3 years? I actually have it up there still. It's in my closet back behind me. It's right above my cigars. Razor Strider. Razor Strider I don't feel like it's going to last me that long, but we have it. Raven software. Patch notes. We'll leave that there for the museum. That's a Warzone patch right there. Amazon Prime, let's go. PT. Oh, this is personal training. What the heck? And getting a Type 99 for Christmas, so hyped. What's the Type 99 again? What is that? Type 99 mouse. What is that? What's special about that one? It's the slowest. Oh. See, that's funny. We're going the opposite direction. You're going slower. I'm going faster. Have you tried glass? Because I want to try glass. Like I said, I'm doing the SP soon. I'm going to try the 4.0. I want to try it for clicking. Okay. I don't think I can go slower than the 0 though. I think that's as slow as I could go. I used to play, so like, if I only played Counter-Strike, I probably would. Counter-Strike Valorant. Man, I've tried a lot of pads too. I've tried I started with the Quick Heavy. I played for a long time on the Zowie GSR SE for Overwatch. That thing was amazing, but I also hate it because of how it's coded and it doesn't last long. But I don't know, dude, like for me, for some reason, the Heian was just magic. I haven't tried anything else from Artisan. Dude, I can get lost in this conversation. So this is the slowest one though. Alright. I do want to try the 0. I kind of want another Heian as well. I'm probably going to give the used Heian to my wife because I don't think that she's going to care about... I don't think she'll notice imperfections on it like I do. I mean, I used it for 3 years and it's still in amazing condition. I just don't like that it's slow in the middle and fast on the outside. You know what I mean? It kind of bothers me. And I washed it. It's still there. I actually just washed it recently before I got this Strider. It's very sad. I've never had a mouse pad for that long, and so like to retire it actually made me sad. Because I'd never gotten to use one for that long. It's like almost have a relationship with that mouse pad, bro. Like, shoot. I'm being stupid, but it's a long time, man. It was kind of sad to retire it. GK Invitational. I gotta ask about this. I'm gonna leave this up. The Green Kangaroo, he's my friend from New York. We hosted some kind of tournament. 2v2 kill rates tournament. Like, that's kind of crazy, right? We hosted, like, this is wild. I didn't know we did that. I'm gonna actually send this to him in Discord really quick. This is kind of crazy. Look what I found. In my commands. Let's see what he says about it, because I don't even really remember that. That's insane. Mousepad, mouse. I think that's pretty much all my peripherals that matter. We could go headset, I guess. I could add a headset. I think that's important. HD 590. Is it S? HD 590. S. Yeah, it's the S. They are amazing. The most comfortable headsets I've ever wore in my life, dude. It's insane. That's it. We're done. Let's go play. What I'm doing right now is kind of boring. It was fun here. Yeah, absolutely, man. I really appreciate you stopping by. And to be honest, like I said, that you're so far ahead of me in Kovacs and stuff, and that you I don't know, that you told me that I was doing really good considering how far ahead you are in Kovacs, like that definitely encourages me to push a little harder, so I appreciate that. It's awesome. If you ever want to like jump in the Discord, I do have an exclamation Discord channel. I would love to like kind of you know, keep you nearby and, you know, here and there get a couple pointers from you. Like if you see me go live, always feel free to critique, dude, and share ideas with me. I'm really kind of in this right now because it's like I'm pretty happy with where I'm at in life. So I already completed a bodybuilding competition, and right now I'm on that aim grind a little bit again.
Weapons are tools, and I'm the master craftsman. Bogeys incoming.
That's a little...
You made your last mistake.
That's a little loud. That's a little better, right?
Double kill! That's 3!
More scum scraped off.
Wow, 4 in a row!
I do wish that this game would have an FOV of 103, dude. I just feel like the FOV in this game is way too low. It feels weird because of that.
Knocking him down. More scum scraped off.
That's my biggest issue with it. It's way too low. Absolutely, man. Hey, whatever you're doing while you're lurking, you have fun.
New entry in the war journal.
You have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. We got about an hour or so before I'm headed into work.
So
At grocery shopping. Short day, and we stream tonight. Long stream tonight.
justice, pure and simple. Gotta keep it up. Knocking them down.
I just hop in here. I'll get used to like the FOV a little bit.
Hostiles up front. That's a full fist. Gotta keep it up.
Wait, what did he just say?
Justice, pure and simple.
I think he just said something really weird. I don't want to say inappropriate.
Got a little run going. So weak. That's a full fist.
Wait, he said it again. What was that he just said? Let's get him to say it again.
Gotta keep it up. Justice, pure and simple. Hostiles up front. Got a little run going. Knocking them down. Down and out. Gotta keep it up. Justice, pure and simple.
Gotta get him to say it again.
Down and out. Freeze this start. That's a full fist. Heads up, hostiles.
That's a full fist? That just sounds really weird, dude. That's a really weird thing to say. Marvel Zombies. I've never played that. I want to try this a little bit. Wait, what's happening? In
Right
Times
is
Square?
right, and wrong is wrong.
Alright, kid. You're an Avenger now. We did PG-13, now streaming.
What the heck? Yo, dude.
They call me Psylocke. That name shall do.
They put Times Square in here.
Ready for combat.
That's kind of cool. They threw a social hub in there. Like, what the heck? Alright, let me get some coffee. We're gonna try this zombie mode. We're gonna try some new stuff in this game since I haven't played it in a while. And I haven't even started to drink water yet, dude. That's not good. I gotta get on it.
Zombies have been corrupted by chaos magic. Vanquish them.
Wait, what the?
Twas but a scratch. Lightning can fight it. I sense more zombies near the Baxter building. Eliminate them.
Wait, did I have a choice with the characters? I don't want this character, man. I don't want to play Thor.
My power grows. Battle Fury first. Inspector's name.
The heck? This is silly.
A trail of chaos magic leads forward to a cellar of tomes and scrolls.
Hopefully.
Safe travels,
Oh, I
adventurers.
shouldn't say it because I know that these people probably like this mode. But
I am fairly wounded.
guys, I know it's not cool, but I don't really want to play this. But I'm gonna die on purpose, I think. I know that's kind of silly. No, stop healing me, bro.
A powerful surge of chaos energy has washed over Grand Central Station. My avatar shall
start my
clear the
stream?
path
Oh,
for
nice,
you.
dude. Let's go, Driz.
My vigor returns.
I got work at 3. Yeah, I have work at
The
1
zombies
my
are
time.
draining my essence. Protect my spirit.
Technically 2 hours. I have to get there. Too. I don't want to play this, and I don't want to get a penalty for leaving, but I don't.
I am barely wounded. Inspector's name. My vigor returns.
How do we look like we're trying? Hit the statue. Oh no! No!
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Oh
lightning of Asgard returns. I am barely wounded. I am strengthened.
I was trying to give up, bro. Like, why did it? It gave me the options to either give up or respawn. And I clicked give up.
Now you are free to
It
investigate
respawned me
the
anyway.
powerful energy in the Grand Central Terminal lobby.
Dang. My teammates.
The hunt is on.
I know how to say this, man, but like. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Right.
Beware, Namor.
What if we beat Namor?
Behold,
And then that's the end of this stuff.
My power grows.
I don't even know how to use this character. If I was using a shooting character, I would probably have more fun with it.
Slow down. The enemy is here.
Yep.
Awaken the rage of battle. Lightning confinement. Twas but a scratch. Hordes of enemies here. Prepare yourself to take them out.
Not more, dude. I just want it to end. I'm not playing this one again. Just saying it, bro.
I am barely wounded.
I'm just gonna like type it in and ask them like if they're cool with just ending it, because they're not gonna let me die unless we all decide
Behold the god of thunder!
that we're good and we don't want to play this mode anymore.
I am barely wounded. My essence is partially restored. I shall clear the rear zombies. You must regroup at the forward position. I was born ready.
Come on, guys. Let me go, man. I don't want to do this mode.
Just a touch more moonlight. Stay calm and proceed to the rendezvous point with caution. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Oh no! No, a champion fell. Oh no. No.
Behold the god of thunder!
Are we done yet?
'Twas but a scratch. Alas, a champion has fallen. Slice and dice.
Dude, it's this blade, man.
To battle again.
Can you please stop being so good at this mode? And just let us play multiplayer already?
My power grows. Twas but a scratch.
Never again. I had a feeling that I shouldn't go into this mode. Stop healing me, bro.
Alas, a champion has fallen. To battle again! I am barely wounded.
Nope, nope. Stop healing me.
I can sense traces of the Queen of the Dead's energy. The truth lies close, deep within the underground
I
theater.
want to play. Stop healing me, man. I even typed. I was like, "Yo, can we done? Can we be done, please? Like, stop."
A zombie
Trying to keep me
onslaught.
going.
This must be a trap. Destroy the undead swiftly. Alas, a champion has fallen.
What if I do that? What if?
The lightning of Asgard returns. Behold the god of thunder! Alas, a champion has fallen. Vengeance in Spectre's name! I am Thor, Odin, god of thunder! Twas but a scratch. Alas, a champion has fallen. The lightning of Asgard returns.
Let me out!
At last, proceed to Avengers Tower. I sense the Queen of the Dead's magic coalescing there.
I don't want to play.
I'm ready for whatever that witch throws at me.
Phase 9 out of 9. Maybe. I don't know, man. Like, how long does this go? Is it just forever? Probably never ends.
Behold the god of thunder!
Battle can continue without Thor.
I swear to goodness, if we finish this boss and it just sends us back into more hordes, I'm gonna get so upset. Don't wanna play.
'Twas but a scratch.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Taste cold steel. The lightning of
only just begun.
Lightning confinement. Awaken the rage of battle. Was but a scratch.
God of Thunder! Do not worry. All hope is not yet lost.
I don't want to play it because I don't like the character mainly. There's way too many enemies too. But it's mostly I don't want to run around swinging a hammer, dude. It's so stupid. No. Oh my gosh, dude. I almost just picked it again. Alright, let's try this one. This is different. Alright, we're never doing the zombie one again. That was super lame. Hey Neo, what's up, buddy?
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only one team wins this. Try to make it yours.
I'm a blunt instrument. That's how I like it.
They've come from behind, but you can still turn this around.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, dude, that's a lot of people.
They've come from behind, but you can still turn this around. You're in the lead now. Try to make it last.
Justice, pure and simple.
That last big one.
Out of the infirmary.
Why am I dying still?
Rise, my friends! Oh, lead them to Khonshu!
Second chance is over.
Another bump in the road.
Rise, my friends!
Is that showing the other people crosshairs now? Did you do that? It does.
Extended my deployment.
Dude. Oh my. Oh. I heard that.
Now I'm getting mad.
The cosmos heals.
Rise, my friends!
Pure cosmic energy. Second chance is over.
Bad for you.
Here's how you shoot!
I'm good to go.
Win it, hey!
I am ready to put on a show.
Let the devil.
Down and out. Lead them to Khonshu!
I'm good to go.
And again! Rise, my friends!
Second chance is over.
Here he comes.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Another bump in the road.
Oh my.
I'm not done yet.
Your team is close to winning.
New entry in the war journal.
Second chance is over.
Only 60 seconds left.
We are winning though.
It was a fair fight, and you lost.
Rise, my friends!
Another epic victory. Big win!
I knew. Okay, we're good now.
Pick your hero or villain.
Tried that
I'm not
mode. That was
judging.
pretty cool.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
I'm gonna play normal Marvel Rivals, whatever. Nothing crazy. I wonder.
Weapons are tools.
I haven't
and
seen
I'm the master.
any
30 seconds
pros
before you attack. Get ready.
in Counter-Strike play.
I
This
don't
is something I've been
usually
thinking for a
team up
while.
with criminal scum like
I
you,
haven't
LeBeau.
seen any current pros
Now, Monsieur Le Punisher, I may be a thief, but
in
I also
Counter-Strike.
happen to be a gentleman.
Yeah, so's the Kingpin. Doesn't make either of you any less guilty.
Touche.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I've never seen a pro play native resolution.
Through brain power alone. High caliber.
They always use like 4.3, 4.3 stretch resolution, like black boxes and black bars on the outside, or stretched or something like that.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Like, which to me, if you're gonna play like box on the outside, might as well just play native. You know? I feel like you're just cutting out what you can actually see on your screen.
Our efforts deserve praise.
Hello.
Focus firepower here.
Oh, the maniac's on me.
Battlefield ready again.
What's this dude doing?
Crazy clown.
The mission area. Keep going.
The moon haunts you! Culture demands vengeance. They ain't seen nothing yet.
It's. I don't like his zipline, dude. What is wrong with his zipline?
The area's almost yours.
Ease up.
This is real!
Enemy inbound. We don't budge. By the eye of Agamotto!
Double KO! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Well, that zip line out.
I'll fight this war against crime until I fall.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
A brain like yours could be of great use to us.
I hope so. But solving a problem this big will push me to my mental limits.
Yes, for problem solving. Certainly not
Oh.
for devouring.
Props uses native res in Counter
The
Strike.
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you
Interesting.
need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I just don't get it, man. Like, I've never played outside of native res in Counter Strike, and I've played for a long time, dude. And I did try for a short period in Fortnite playing stretch. It felt okay. It didn't really honestly impress me that much. I didn't do it for long term.
Thanks. The moon haunts you.
Double KO! That's
Extended my
3.
deployment.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. You captured the mission area!
I'm weak. This is a bad opportunity for my ultimate though. That's the problem. Gotta stay out of the line of sight of that thing. I don't even know what that does, but I'm not interested in finding out.
Kanchu never rests.
Shark? Jeff the Shark?
This is not over.
Yeah, Jeff the Shark had no one else to heal, and he was kind
Your
of,
team's capture progress
for the most part,
has passed the
looking my
halfway
way.
point.
And he didn't do it.
Is real firepower!
Ooh.
I need medical support.
Hello?
Hostiles up front.
They've almost got it!
Judge, jury, executioner.
Oh, come on.
Let the dog out.
Yo, Daredevil doesn't even care. What?
Now I'm getting mad.
That might be a broken character, no?
Step lightly. Might be more ox. I'm good to go. By the eye of Agamotto.
That guy's weak.
getting mad.
No, I'm getting. Oh, you just gotta jump at the end. All right. It's just when you automate it, like when you actually initially throw it out, it automates it a little bit better.
I didn't forget about you. I need medical support. Bogey's incoming.
Bro? Dude, this shark.
Rise and fall.
He's not all there, man. That dude ain't all there.
They're winning, but you still got a chance.
No, we don't. Actually. That shark isn't trying to.
You hurt people, I hurt you.
He's not really healing, dude.
Before you attack, get ready.
Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong in high school. What are you?
A famous singer.
I don't listen to music. I punish criminals.
Well, we are in the right place for that. Let's go.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
There isn't much music in
Apparently the shark's the MVP, but okay, we have a second healer now. That's good. 'Cause I just don't think that shark was really doing a whole lot. Okay, now last time I was playing a decent amount of this game, I did not like this map.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Yo, someone get this freak off of me.
Double KO! Capture the mission area!
Judge, jury, executioner! Judge, jury, executioner! Extended my deployment.
What I don't like about that character is like, I have to be able to coordinate someone to pocket heal me a little bit when I use it. Yes, maybe there's something I'm doing wrong.
Let the devil out!
Double KO!
Extended my deployment.
Your devil's scary, man. He's crazy. Also, our best DPS is our support. So there's that.
Smoke screen. Good. Saves me bullets.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
He's incoming. By the eye of a... Looks like bullets break your magic. I'm good to go.
Double KO! That's 3! Wow!
There we go.
Got a little run going.
Yeah.
They've almost got it!
I kinda just rolled them.
Control C!
I'm not even gonna like.
That's a job well done.
I think my team did pretty well there, but I just killed 3 people.
I need medical. Judge, jury, executioner. Battlefield ready again.
Double KO! That's 3!
This is not over.
Control lost!
Problem solved!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Crazy clown. Battlefield ready again.
Control seized!
Narrowly.
Enemy target located. Bad choices
That was a panic.
have bad consequences.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Double KO!
Crazy clown. Let the devil. Battlefield ready again.
Keep an eye on this spot.
Who's got better guns now?
I found all of our critics.
Let's go.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Oh, whatever, bro. Oh, he did do really well. We went 4v5? Oh my. Wait. I thought one of the enemies left. That's actually really good. One more round.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher. I'm a blunt instrument. That's how I like it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Where'd you get the mech?
It was my dad's. He died piloting it, and then I took over.
You know who killed him?
I don't want to talk about revenge. I just want to carry on his work.
I mean, I'm the Punisher. The way he said that, it was probably me.
4,
But
3, 2, 1. You have to stop
either
securing the mission area.
it was the Punisher that did it, or I don't know the Punisher's lore though. Like, who is the Punisher's enemy even?
Another bump in the road.
Do the same for me, Lee.
Get those out of there. Dang, Hawkeye. Dang, Hawkeye.
Tandy needs help.
I'm good to go.
What's hitting me? I don't even know who's hitting me right now. What is that?
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. You owe me one.
Okay, I'll go in there.
Better make this count.
Usually I play mid-range, but
Double kill!
Another fall in the road. Heads up, hostiles.
Please,
nope, nope, nope. Alright, thank you.
Thanks for everything.
That was a little crazy.
Something seems fishy here. Better make this count.
Your powers are mine! Disappear!
Got me good.
Smoke up. I need medical support.
No, dude. No. No, dude.
I need healing.
You know.
I
We need to
react.
stop that vehicle in its tracks. Better stop that vehicle!
Born again. Battlefield ready again. I'm hit pretty bad.
I'm not actually, but I'm trying to get heals so I can use my ult.
Better stop that vehicle!
Feeling fantastic.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Extended my deployment. I need medical support. Judge, jury, executioner! Better make this count.
Should've got your back.
Night, night, Mo.
Your powers are mine!
You stop them in their tracks!
Born again!
Disappear!
Not going there though.
Battlefield ready
Not
again.
even dealing with
Take everything!
that. Panic ult. Nice.
Fantastic!
I can't even keep up with that. I tried to track it, but I'm not there yet.
This time I need healing. You are safe now, my cosmic might returns. I'll meet my family, but not today.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Judge, jury, executioner! Battlefield ready. Night,
I'm gonna hit you with that until you're gone. I don't care what happens. Other than that, dude, I don't care. I was missing shots.
What am I? Invisible? Your turn to disappear.
They ain't seen nothing yet.
A nice deep freeze.
Battlefield ready again. Cap, come on.
Now or never. Stop them. Take everything. Disappear. Take everything. Against the world. Nighty night.
My family, but not today.
Dude, we need is there a 2025 Game Award for worst Southern accent? We need that 2025 Game Award for worst Southern accent.
Only 60 seconds left. Hit the grand finale. We'll give them another
I think we need that category. Oh, yo, what the? Hello? Get this freak off of me, man! What is that thing?
No hard feelings. Back for another tour.
GG. They got it.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Or alt for me. But that's mostly because like, it was basically already open.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
GG. Alright, that's it for me.
Better make this count. Another bump in the road.
Alright, guys. That's it. Actually, super quick. Who's this, guy's name again? Driz? Is he still streaming? Okay. I don't remember how to do this. I want to host this guy. He was cool, so we're doing that. Exclamation host. See if this works. Did it work? Was it slash host maybe? Is there no host anymore? It's all raid.